Hello, welcome back to TubeTalk.
Thank you, Doug. Welcome back to you. After an incredibly exciting last week, for a number of reasons, which we will talk about.
And we've got a bit of an interest on this week as well.
We do. Very interesting. Couple of very interesting bets of the week.
Yes. Anyway,
Special.
let's kick it off with last week where we had two runners who both put on a very good performance for us.
They did.
First one being Fermi Home, who ran third at Doomben.
Yeah, really good run. 1600 metres was probably just a touch short of his best. Got back in the field but relaxed nicely and travelled well. Patient jockey, got a split, charged home, beaten just half a length. He was only a nose away from second, and paid really good placement, like 450, 480, something like that. And in his last, I think in his last 12 starts, he's finished the first 10 times. So consistent. So really, another really good run, and he's knocked on the door for another win. His next race will be sort of 1666 metres, the Devil's number, and that little bit extra will suit him well, and a good draw and a nice jockey, and man, he's going to be hard to beat.
And the other race we had was Sir Papin, who was fourth at Moon Valley.
As the outside of the field, a stayer second up, and we knew it would be too short for him. He just got buffeted around the home turn. He had one horse leaning all over him. It just sort of held him up for 100 metres. And then when he finally got that other horse off his side, he charged home really well and missed third by a nose. He should have been third. He should have been a clear third, I think, by a length. It really got, I think, $7 or $8 a place. So he's now had 2 runs back. He's building really nicely. He obviously wants further. He'll go 2,000 metres next Saturday, and you'll see him very competitive. He's come up well.
And this week we've only got one runner.
We have. It's a quiet week, but it's a good runner.
That runner is Stardom.
Yes.
At Doomben, race 3, and is that on the Friday or Saturday?
Saturday. Last start winner. Last start he won. He jumped up from 1600 to 2200 metres in the space of 10 days, which we were worried about. He sat 3 wide for the first 600 metres and won. And his strongest part of his race was the last 100 metres. So it's a very similar race. It's 2 weeks later. It's a $65,000 2200 metre race. The only difference is this week that he's gone up in weight, sort of 2.5 kilos. He's got 58 kilos, but he strikes a very similar field, and he's got a much better barrier draw, so he shouldn't have to do so much work early. So it looks he's $5. I think he's equal second favourite, and he should get another lovely run in transit, and again be very hard to beat. He should have improved from his last run to this one, and the distance is clearly no problem. I think he's number 5, the 4, 6, and 10, Champagne Vega, Galterado, and Picky Plum, something like that. I might have got those names slightly wrong, but I've done the form. They're the 3 I think that are the dangers for him. But a very good chance for Saturday.
Yes, and now moving on to the most exciting segment, Bet of the Week.
We are, and this week it's exciting because we've got 2 bets of the week. And last week, unbelievable, Mr. McKinley, your teacher,
Old Dog's
Rule, defied the betting drift. Harbour Views out to 380 and bolted in. Fantastic.
Amazing
so
run.
we'll get him back on, but you're going to tell us that we've actually got somebody that wants to take him on. That is a very interesting person that's taking him on. So
we don't talk about that yet.
No, we won't talk about that yet. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But first of all, we've got a very special guest who is going to give us their bet of the week, Mick Guerin. So Mick, are you there? Can you come in? We've got Mick live. I've Mick. Hiya, Mick.
Yeah, hey Albert, hope you and all your Go Racing people are looking forward to the comeback on Saturday for the Thoroughbreds at Pookie. I thought it was a really nice bet early in the program. Race 2, number 1, Speedy Meaty, good enough to race in a railway. He's awfully quick out of the gates, which over 800 metres is going to be really important, and we know he handles the heavy track. He's pretty forward for Stephen Ralph. I'll be going early just after 11 o'clock with him for my bet of the day, but really looking forward to seeing their good horses back on the track at Pukekohe on Saturday, and good luck to those having a bet.
Thanks, Mick. I think a great pick. 63 kilos, but 3 kilos off Speedy Meaty's back into 60 kilos. Over 800 metres, horses hardly feel that weight over 800 metres. Likes a heavy track. Early in the day, my money will be on. So right now, Doug, we move to your presentation. So, Doug, who do we have doing Bet of the Week this week?
Well, this week is especially special because Mr. McKinley's nephew has decided to challenge him to a Bet of the Week off.
And who is Mr. McKinley's nephew?
Craig Baker.
And who is Craig Baker?
He is the general manager at Ellerslie Raceway.
He is. He's the general manager of racing. So we've got a real family battle going on.
And Craig, if you're watching this, maybe shout me a beer or a Coke and I'm over there.
Maybe a Coke.
That'd be appreciated. Anyway, his bit of the week that he's picked at Flemington Race 3 is Blue Ocean. And he has been bred in NZ and has run first and second in his last 2 starts. So that is almost a 50%, it's basically 100% win rate.
Win and place rate, yep.
In the last 2 starts. And he likes a good wet track, and the good thing is it's supposed to rain on Saturday when the race is, so that should be very good too. And he's paying $14 to win and $3.80 to place. So even if he doesn't win, which hopefully he does, you can probably still win your money back if you put $1 extra on it, because it's paying $3.80.
And Craig did say he thought he was great place money, and I think he is great place money. Yeah. But I think the rain is going to be key for him. And let's find out whether Old Dogs Rule or the Young Bucks have still got it. So thanks for that, Doug. And do you want to talk us out for this week's Tube Talk?
Yes, before we do that, I think Mr. McKinley is going to win this one.
Yeah,
just because maybe he's got a bit more experience in racing.
Yeah.
But that's what I'll say. I still want my free Coke, so keep my mouth shut. But that's it for Tube Talk, and we'll see you next week.
See ya, bye.
Wing in the corner, and behind these Speedy Meaty, followed by Lincoln Falls. In came She's a Thief. Bolt on the blue as well, back as well as they get down, and then Espresso Martini. 2:50 to go. Santa Catarina tackled by She's All Mine. Media Sensation, and behind them Vigor winner. Speedy Meaty's arriving out of the pack late at the 100 metres. Media Sensation, Santa Catarina, Speedy Meaty, and Vigor winners putting in the big bounds at the line. Oh, it's close. It is very close. Speedy Meaty.